Lights up. Empty stands emerging from shadow as floodlights power on and reveal rows of seats. Crowds begin filling the stands, waves of blue and red clothing spreading across sections as flags rise and ripple. The pitch appears under bright lights, dew shimmering on the grass with no players yet present. Two teams walk out from opposite tunnels, one in blue, one in red, moving toward the center line in symmetry. A coin spins upward in a hand at midfield, flashing under the lights before landing in an open palm. The scoreboard activates, numbers glowing faintly as the crowd becomes a moving sea of color. The first ball flies from the bowler's hand and meets the bat cleanly, racing low across the grass. The ball touches the boundary rope and disappears into raised arms in the front row of the crowd. Another delivery is struck high, the ball rising into the night sky against blazing floodlights. The American bowler wipes sweat from his forehead and turns back to his run-up mark. Shoes grind into the clay of the pitch as the batter sets his stance, dust lifting with each step. A powerful swing sends the ball over mid-wicket, flashing through camera lights in the stands. Fielders sprint across the outfield, one diving forward as the ball slips just past his fingers. The scoreboard ticks upward, glowing brighter with each change in numbers. The American captain gathers players into a tight circle near the boundary, heads close together. Fielders spread back into position across the grass like a grid. A final, towering shot rises beyond the stadium roof and vanishes into the night sky. Teams switch sides as players cross paths near the pitch, gloves tapping lightly. USA's openers walk onto the field, bats in hand, taking guard at the crease. An Indian bowler runs in smoothly and releases the ball toward the stumps. The ball crashes into the stumps, one bail spinning upward before falling to the ground. The dismissed batter walks back toward the dugout, bat dragging across the grass. A fast edge flies to a slip fielder whose hands close around the ball. The scoreboard flickers again, lowering the remaining total. A spinner releases the ball in a high arc toward the batter. The batter steps forward too far, and the wicketkeeper removes the bails in one swift motion. A tight ring of fielders closes in around the pitch, their shadows overlapping. A mistimed shot rises and drops straight into a waiting pair of hands near the boundary. The final delivery slips past the bat and smashes the stumps, the ball rolling gently away. The scoreboard locks into its final numbers, glowing clearly against the night. Indian players gather near the pitch, some raising fists, others resting hands on knees. American players walk slowly toward the tunnel, helmets tucked under their arms. The crowd erupts into motion, flags spinning and phone lights rising like stars. Confetti drifts down over the boundary rope and across the pitch. The Indian captain stands at center field and lifts his bat toward the stands. Fireworks burst above the stadium roof, red and gold reflections lighting the field. The camera pulls upward, revealing the glowing arena with the blue team clustered at its center. The tunnels darken as the defeated team fades from view. The illuminated scoreboard stands against the night sky as the lights begin to soften. The stadium becomes a quiet circle of fading color beneath the dark sky.